So let's begin. I've done that because it will just save time to actually do the video, and it won't go on forever. So in January, the first card is karmic completion. So it seems like the energy shows you're at a 10, you're finishing a karmic cycle over there, and you're about to move or begin something new. So some karmic cycle finishing for you in January. Now the archetypal card is how you're feeling or how you're reacting, and you've got the Alchemist, which is similar to the Magician, and it shows transformation and achieving goals. You're setting up new goals and you're setting up new directions to follow. So you're ending a cycle, and now you're using the manifestation card of the Magician to get your goals brought into fruition. And you need to, the tarot card being the Temperance card, so there is a need for balance. You can see this is a card that is ruled by Sagittarius, so it is a planet of expansion, and it looks like a lot of your messages will be going out into the world. You've got this horseman going into the future here, and he's got his bow and arrow drawn, and he's setting his goals. So it's a month where you are going to be making up your goals, and you're going to deciding which way you're going to proceed and how you're going to do it. It looks like there will be somebody there to help you as well along the way, but it is definitely a time where you need to take advice. You need to find some balance in your life, and you have to make sure that you have very clear goals in order for you to achieve your path. And the final card is the Queen of Fire, which says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself and assert your independence and creativity. So really, it's a month of action. It's a month of getting your goals, getting your focus, and putting your plans into action. So that's for January. So in February, you've got a spiritual partnership coming in for you. And the archetypal card here is a willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So you need to actually believe in yourself. There looks like there's somebody coming in to help you get through it. There also looks like there's going to be a lot of hard work that you're going to have to do to get all those plans that you made in January to come to fruition. You've got the Hierophant over here, so you might be sorting out your money. You might be getting some money advice coming in over here. This is a card ruled by Taurus, as you can see, them sorting out this golden bull and all this money. So there might be some money coming in for you, and it's also sorting out your money. So maybe getting your banking details in order, even if you've got tax returns to do, that looks like what's going to be happening over there. The Hierophant dealing with institutions of money, so banking. You might be actually speaking to a banker or getting a loan, something to do with a lot of money. You could also be getting some financial advice, how to handle your finances. And the last card is the Six of Air, which says things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. So this is pretty positive, because you can see this horse moving away from any kind of problems that they had in the past, and you're finally coming out of any problems that you've had in February. So in March, you've got follow your dreams. So whatever plans you have put in place, whatever ideas, you need to follow your dreams, and that's the energy of that month. The archetypal card is the Mother card, which says nurture, patience, unconditional love, and joy in giving birth to life. So it looks like you're maybe if you have children, you're spending a lot of time with them. Maybe if you're pregnant, you're giving birth during that time. But there's definitely a nurturing air that's going to be around you, looking after things, taking care of things. And you've also got the Empress following it. So it looks like there could be a birth, there could be some kind of thing that you give birth to. It could be a new project that you give birth to, but definitely an air of productivity. Like I said, this could be, a pregnancy. You've got two cards, the Mother and the Empress, and it's all ruled by Venus. And it looks like a very productive period for you. So whatever plans you put into place starts producing a lot of results in March. And you've got the Magician card over here as well. So you are ready. You have all the resources and the ability to manifest them. And life is magical. So it's a really, really productive period, a very positively productive period in March. And it looks like whatever plans you put in place in January is now all coming to fruition. It means you are going to start seeing big results in March. So in April, You've got a lot of communication going on over there. That's the energies of that month. And you've got the Samaritan. Refine your capacity to help those you prefer to ignore. So it looks like you're going to have to give back into the universe. You're going to have to do maybe some charity work, maybe help somebody that is in need. So you're going to have to play that role of the Samaritan. You've got the Four of Wands over here, which is showing that, you've got everything seems to be working out pretty fine. Just watch out. There could be hurdles. You can see these people have their backs to each other here. So there might be little arguments going on over here. But all in all, this is generally a card of getting things done. You've got Venus in Aries over here. So your focus is going to be a lot on your work and establishing your it's a time where you become very stable. So the fours are usually stability, and you are going to be very focused. You want the better things in life because you've got Venus here, and Aries, Venus in Aries, showing that that's what you're going after. You're going after it, very passionately, following your dreams and trying to make sure that you get your stability in order. You've got the Chariot over here, which says an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. So with this Venus in Aries, it looks like, that's what you want. You want that public recognition. And with the Chariot card, it's showing that you are going to get some important achievement coming through for you. But you have to exercise a lot of self-discipline during that time. So everything, coming, and also recognition coming in April. So in May, we've got happy endings. So it looks like something, maybe a cycle coming to an end, maybe the end of old obstacles, or, old problems coming to an end. And it's going to be a really nice, happy ending for you in May. You've got the Midas versus the Miser over here. So you need to actually watch your finances. Don't go about spending it. It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing it with others. So you've got a time where you've been working really hard. You've been manifesting everything coming to fruition in April, and it looks like in May you're going to finally see some financial rewards from it. Make sure you're not hoarding, it says here, because money has to come and go. It's got that, you can't hold on to money. Money needs to breathe. It needs to come in and it needs to go out. So make sure that you are giving it, because it's like a living thing. You've got to, you can't restrict it. So make sure that you are giving it enough importance, or making it feel good, rather. They say that you send out money and it goes out into the world and it brings back all its friends. So by giving or being generous, that's the way you're going to be able to attract money. So that's the Midas energy coming through over there. So anything you touch is turning to gold over there. So a lot of financial rewards in May. So that's pretty good. You've got the Two of Fire over here. You've come into your own new partnerships, contracts, and continue to move forward. So whatever projects you have, you will be working with somebody over here. And whatever you have put in, you are going to see a lot of returns on whatever energies you have put into your work. It looks like there's also a new partnership going on, and maybe it's the beginning of a new project. You've got the Three of Wands over here. So you start off with the Two of Fire, which is like the Two of Wands, and it goes into the Three of Wands. So whatever project you start working on is going to be highly successful. You've got Sun in Aries over here. You're going to get a lot of recognition with this particular card. It's established strength. That means that, it's going to be something that starts lasting. It's not a fly-by-night thing. It's now something that you can start working, and it's going to produce a lot of stability and a lot of benefits. And that's coming in May for you. So in June, we've got the energy of time out. So after all this work in the first 6 months, it looks like you need to actually take a little bit of a break in June. You've got the card of the Messiah, which says serving humanity with humility. So don't let all the success get to your head. You need to, be a little bit humble and make sure that, you're giving back from all those people that you have needed to get this achievement, you need to also help them out. You've got the Sun card over here, which says, whatever you do is going to be extremely successful. So you're really coming to your own over here and making, it's a lot of success coming in for you. And the last card is the Ten of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security, finding the magic in the little things in life. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty good first 6 months over there with the Ten of Earth over here. It's a great achievement. You're going to have financial security. The Ten of Earth is usually a sign where you can actually even have enough money to leave legacies to people. So, leaving inheritances to people because of the financial security that you achieve. So all of this coming to fruition by June. So let's see what goes on in July. You've got a big change coming in, and the 5. So after all the stability and the growth, you've got this big change coming in here for you. And it's you've got the Seeker, and this is showing a thirst for wisdom and truth. So it looks like, you might end up becoming a little bit bored or, a bit like you need something different, and you can see this man's going off into the desert looking for something different. So all of this success might mean that it spurs you on to do something different. So they're following a different path and looking for something different. But you're still spending a lot of time working. You've got the 8 of Pentacles over here, really trying to, if anything is going wrong, you're fixing and sorting problems out. You're working to time limits, but you're also accumulating a lot of money, and you are you're becoming an expert at what you do. It seems like, you are going to be in demand because you are that expert. And you've got the Sun in Virgo over here. So you are spending a lot of time and effort on your work and being very focused on it. And the last card is the Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents. So it looks like there's a change coming in for you. And it looks like you might, after whatever you've been doing until June, you spent a lot of time developing it, and then in July it looks like you decide that you want to make some sort of change in your life and you start something new, and this looks like it's going to bring in a lot of abundance. It's going to mean a lot of hard work, this new thing that you're doing or this new path that you're doing, but it brings in a lot of abundance. So in August, we've got a lot of personal growth here going on. And the archetypal card is a teacher. So you've now become the expert, and now you're becoming the teacher here. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, and skill and wisdom. So whatever you've learned in that first 6 months, you're now putting it out and giving back to the community or giving back to the world. You've got the King of Cups over here. So this is the card ruled by Cancer, and it's counselor, father, protector. So you're taking on that teacher, protector role in August, and you're taking on that role almost as Cancer, the sign of Cancer, and you're taking on that teacher role where you're sharing with people, and this is the thing that's allowing you to do a lot of growth, spiritual growth as well. So it seems like you've come into your own and you're taking a new direction, a new view in life. You've got the Knight of Air over here that says events that occur at a great speed, take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. So a lot of communication with this Knight of Air, and it's a lot of information that you will be giving out. You've got intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. It seems like you've got a lot of focus on this teaching job, and you're taking on that role as being somebody now that educates the world or educates a lot of people. So a different twist, a change of events here. So you are achieving a lot in the first 6 months, and then it seems like you do a little bit of a change and you undergo some kind of a spiritual revolution where you now want to give back to the world. In September, you've got the health card over here. So it is something that you need to watch out for. So make sure that you are looking after yourself. All this kind of work can cause a lot of stress. So make sure you are looking after your body. You've got companion over here. So there's somebody around you that's going to be there. If you're single, you might be meeting somebody new, or else this could be your present partner. And this provides somebody who is very loyal to you. The second card is the Nine of Wands over here. So you can see still a lot of hard work, but it says boundless potential over here. You've got the Moon in Sagittarius. With Sagittarius, it's a lot about expansion. It's the card ruled by Jupiter, but with the Moon in it, it's talking about spiritual expansion and education. Usually the moon in Sagittarius talks about higher education or higher learning or teaching. So it seems like you're going to be spending a lot more time doing that and expanding other people's horizons. You've got the Six of Water over here. It's memories of your history, your childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. So something happens where you have a time where you're spending a lot of time reminiscing about the past. You might be spending a lot of time with children. You might be teaching children. So this could be a case where you're actually giving back and teaching children and causing their expansion. So in October, you've got love coming in here. And this is really good. So this might be, companions turning into lovers. You've got dilettante, which says delights in art without having a profession, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So it looks like you are going to be, there is an artistic twist to this tale. It seems like, you are getting to be more esoteric. You're spending a lot more time appreciating the beauty and things around you. You've got the Chariot card over here, so there might be some home move coming in for you in October, moving away from an old place. And also with Cancer, we're talking about a very caring, nurturing role coming in for you. You could even be buying a new car, or spending a lot of time with family. But usually with a Chariot card, we're talking about achievement and we're talking about home moves. And the last card is the Four of Air, time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision, meditation. So you do need to actually have a break in October. Make sure you're getting some rest, because it looks like, if you carry on working at this pace, there's a bit of burnout going over here. So you might be taking a trip with family just to get a little bit of a rest, get some downtime. That's important in October. In November, we've got a spiritual career. So it looks like you've concentrated a lot on finances, and now you're going more towards the spiritual side of things. You've got a liberator over here, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs and releasing negative thought patterns. So it looks like, you're heading more towards your spiritual growth and development. You're having a lot of insights, and you are freeing the minds of other people as well. You've got the Eight of Wands, which says fleeting force. So there could be something coming in news that's a little bit upsetting here. You've got Mercury in Sagittarius over here. So something that's causing a little bit of drama in your life, coming in quick and sharp. Maybe people are restricting you. Maybe you're feeling that you are coming up against other people's spiritual beliefs, and you're not really happy about it. But there's a lot of forward movement over here, and it looks like you will get through it, because this is just a fleeting energy. But things start moving very rapidly over here. You've got the Five of Air over here, so an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. So it looks like you're going down the spiritual career. You seem to be wanting to say things to people because maybe you've had insights and you want to express these insights. But it doesn't seem like people are going to be that keen on listening to what you've got to say. You've got to present it in a different way. Change takes time. People don't like to change ideas and views and values. So there might be some people that are not really too thrilled with what you've got to say. So make sure whatever you're saying or whatever message you're presenting it, don't be too aggressive in presenting it. Make sure you're doing it with kid gloves, really. So some sort of spiritual transformation happening for you, and you want to go down some sort of spiritual career in November. So December coming up, you've got compassion, and you've got child nurture. So, maybe with this a little bit of drama going on in November, you learn how to, be more compassionate and understand where other people are coming in and see other people's views. You've got the child and nature, which says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So here again, communicating more with the divine and becoming more in touch with the world. So you're developing this really higher expression or higher understanding of life by December. You've almost come full circle, where you've moved away from the material world and moved away more into the spiritual world. You've got the Tower card coming in over here, so a big change as well coming in over here. This is the card ruled by Mars, so something big happening that is going to produce a lot of drama in your life. And you've got the Five of Earth over here, so something happening that might have some financial implications, a big shake-up over here with your money, and you might need to accept help from others as far as finance goes. So although you've been making a lot of moves in a very positive direction, just watch out in December. It looks like you may have to make sure that you're keeping money aside, so that if there's any kind of financial loss or risky investments that you make, you do have money kept aside for that eventuality, because it looks like there's some drama coming in with the Tower to shift energies over here that causes some issues with your finances. So I would suggest make sure that you are always have a good financial plan, because these energies are not set in stone, so you can change them. The Five of Earth itself is a minor arcana card, so you can actually have money aside. So if you have any problems, now with the Tower, it comes in and it is a major arcana card. These are events you cannot control, but you can make sure that whatever the outcome is, you soften the blow, if you put it that way.